What is going on, lads, and welcome to the highest played footballers in the world. I thought it would be very interesting to take a look at these, and you guys might be able to guess a couple of them, but there's also a couple of crazy ones in there that I actually wasn't expecting, in positions that I wasn't expecting at all. This is a little bit of a, not controversial is the wrong word, a bit of a hard one to actually do and work out. There's so many different sources saying so many different things. Basically, I typed into Google the highest paid footballers weekly and went on the top link, which was I think the Daily Star, and wrote down them all. And it's a little bit weird, and we'll come on to why, and you guys will see. And again, it's really hard to just quantify who gets paid the most. And I think this is talking about just wages from the clubs, and other people might be in there with massive sponsorship deals and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but we're going to go through anyway. And if there's anyone you guys think that I have missed out, pop them down in the comment section. And if you do enjoy this type of squads, make sure you drop a like. But let's get into it and take a look at number 11. Now, the list that I got went to number 10, but I'm pretty sure that Eden Hazard, who we're going to put in, earns the same amount as like number 10 and number 9. £200,000 a week, apparently, Eden Hazard is on from Chelsea, which is insane. Arguably one of like top 3 best players in the Premiership, so it's kind of justified considering how absolutely loaded Chelsea are as well. But when you see some of the other ones that are going to be in this squad, you might be questioning it, and maybe Hazard should be asking for a pay rise. Next up at number 10, we have got one of the weird ones that I was talking about and like how difficult this is to quantify. We've got Radamel Falcao. Now, this guy is apparently on 200 grand a week, but that is coming from Monaco, where Monaco are actually tax-free. And the highlight or the headline of this story is that Radamel Falcao gets paid more than Wayne Rooney. But you guys are going to see Wayne Rooney in a minute is actually further along in this and higher up. That is because apparently they've gone with Wayne Rooney gets paid, I'm just going to spoil this for you guys, Wayne Rooney gets paid £250,000 a week. But he then gets taxed on it English-wise, so you get taxed like 45%. When you get over 50 grand, which is crazy. So he loses like half of that basically. So he actually brings home probably about 125 grand. Whereas Falcao gets paid apparently 350 grand by Man U to be able to bring home 200 grand as if he was still playing for Monaco, where he gets paid 200 grand a week because he's on loan. Really weird. I'm not sure why they haven't put Falcao basically at the top with that 300 grand. But for some reason, they've gone with Rooney's before tax thing and Falcao's after tax thing. I'm not really sure why they have done that, but that is just the way they've done it. So Falcao is at number 10. Number 9 gets paid apparently the same amount of them as well. There's probably pennies and pounds in it and all sorts of different stuff around it, but they've done it roughly. We've got Suarez just moved to Barcelona, of course. Massive pay rise probably from when he went to Liverpool would be one of the things that made him want to move, because again, 200 grand a week apparently this guy is on. Ridiculous sums of money. This guy can buy a Bugatti basically once a month, which is just absolute madness, and that isn't including money he gets paid from Nike or whoever else he's sponsored by, and maybe like Hungry House or something might be sponsoring him or something like that. But that is Suarez. Again, at number 8 we have got David Silva, so another Premier League player. There's a lot of Premier League players in this one. 200 grand a week. Again, this guy apparently earns a lot of Man City players you guys are going to see. Again, we've got Sergio Aguero. I think maybe the star who this is from, they're probably not the most reliable sources, but like I said, searching for this was literally all over the place. There's so much different stuff, and these are one of the people who've actually put a proper list together. So we got Aguero, who again is on 200 grand, and I think this probably comes from people wanting to be the highest earner at the club, and Aguero might think he's the best player at the club, and his agent might argue it, and David Silva's might. He might then get a pay rise, and then David Silva's agent was like, hang on, David's actually the best player at this club. We want the same amount of money as Aguero and stuff. So I reckon that's partly to do with why they're all earning around a similar amount of money. And also I think it's probably like Aguero might be getting paid like 201,000 a week, and Silva might be getting paid 202,500. And they've sort of just rounded it all down to 200 grand. So you've got Sergio Aguero, probably the best striker in the Premier League at the moment. Again, basically the highest paid striker in the Premier League, but there is a couple of others you guys are going to have to wait around and see what's going to happen. But up first, we've got a striker from the Ligue 1, the highest paid player in the Ligue 1, and the only player to feature on this list is Ibrahimovic, getting paid £220,000 a week. This is absolute madness. This is ludicrous amounts of money. Zlatan is a very good player, of course, and if people are going to get paid that amount of money, it's probably going to be Zlatan who gets paid it, but it is just absolute insanity. One of the things that prompted me to make this video is a story about Asamoah Gyan that was doing the rounds the other day. He's apparently getting paid 160 grand to play in the Qatar League, just because the players or the owners have just got so much money in that league. All the Arab nations with all the oil and stuff like that, and the prince owners and stuff are just paying him stupid amounts of money. Apparently he scored like 40 odd goals in 30 odd games, but even still, it's Asamoah Gyan. He got sold by Sunderland and he's getting paid 160 grand a week. Absolute madness. Yaya Toure is on 230 grand. You can see I've actually got his card. A lot of this squad is going to be concept just because coins are so hard to get hold of, and once you buy a player, like, I can't sell this. If I wanted to sell this Yaya Toure, I just can't. He just doesn't sell on the market. So even though I could probably get the coins together to buy maybe like an Ibra and a Suarez and stuff like that to put them in the squad, once I've got them, I'm just stuck with them. So it seemed like a silly thing to go out and buy the players. At number 4, the 4th apparently highest paid player in the whole world is Robin van Persie. What is going on there? I've got no idea. He definitely isn't the 4th best player in the world, but he has got himself an absolute killer wage packet from Man U, getting 250 grand a week. Number 3 as well is also a Man U striker, the 3rd highest paid player in the world, Wayne Rooney. Oh my, this is ridiculous. They've got Falcao, they've got Rooney, and they've got Robin van Persie. Apparently they're paying more money to Falcao than these two as well. Apparently they're paying 350 grand. So after tax, he still gets the 200 he would have got from Monaco, like I was saying before. So they've essentially got the 3rd, the 4th, and probably the 1st. That makes Falcao the highest paid player in the world, and you see the other players' pay rises in a minute. Just absolute madness that these Man U are paying all of these guys and they can't win the league. £1 million a week they are almost paying for their 3 strikers' wages. Absolute insanity. Number 2, we have got Cristiano Ronaldo. So of course you guys are going to be able to guess who number 1 is. Ronaldo apparently gets paid $288,000 a week by Real Madrid. Over £1 million a month just off his club, and then he's sponsored by Coke, he's sponsored by Armani. He's got all sorts of stuff going on. Apparently he's worth like 122 million. If you guys would like me to do a squad on who is the actual richest footballers, like, of course some of these guys have only kind of just blown up. Like Hazard isn't going to be the richest footballer in the world because, or the 10th richest footballer in the world, because he's only young, he's only just come onto the scene, he's only just started getting paid massive wage packets like that. So if you'd like to see the players who got the biggest net worth, that could be something interesting to do as well. But let's just finish this one off with the main man, Lionel Messi, the highest rated player on this game. He's getting paid apparently £313,000 a week by Barcelona. Everyone always questions Messi, and well, no, they don't question Messi. Everyone always says Messi would never leave Barcelona because he loves Barcelona. Messi would never leave Barcelona because they're paying him 313 grand a week. That is just, words can't even explain. 99.9% of people in the world don't make that in a year, and Messi makes it in a week. It is just unbelievable. But that is where we're going to leave it, lads. I'm not going to get into why they get paid all this amount of money with the TV deals and all stuff like that. That is a topic for another video, which I probably will never make. But hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Just a little bit of interesting stuff to show you guys. I'm sure you could have gone and Googled it yourself if you really did want to, but why would you bother when you could just listen to me tell you instead? So that is where we're going to leave it, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Drop a like if you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.